Hey guys, so while my puppy is drying off, Arlo, you know you're not supposed to be on the bed when you're wet. I decided I'd make a really quick video, about, the continuation of the Lakota saga. Can you come down? You wanna go eat your food? He's having dinner. He just had his bath, and then we're gonna go out one last time, and then it's bedtime. So, basically, I just wanted to debrief everybody on what happened today. I sent an email to the ADA approved address because they are closed due to the shutdown. So the only way that you can reach anyone from the department that covers the ADA is by emailing them. So I sent them an email, and I'm not actually permitted to read the actual email because something in the signature of the email made me feel like I'm a little bit uncomfortable with reading it, but they just made it seem like it's a big privacy issue if I share anybody's name or anything. So basically what they told me was that Lakota will not be covered under any circumstances by the ADA. So she is not a service dog and cannot be covered by anything like that, but that is not saying that Danielle cannot take her places or cannot have her vested or anything like that. There are no laws against having an inanimate object, so something like a stuffed animal or Lakota, vested and marked as a service dog. But if Lakota were alive, or if Danielle were to have a different dog that wasn't trained and didn't do tasks, and vested that, like if the animal was alive and she took it out into public, then that's illegal because impersonating a service dog is illegal. But technically, since Lakota is an inanimate object and like a stuffed animal per se, she's not doing anything illegal by vesting her. But what she is doing that's illegal is calling her a service dog to the general public, to law enforcement, to owners of establishments, to whoever. So basically they told us that if it became disruptive that we should contact our local law enforcement and let them know. Obviously so far it hasn't been disruptive to me personally, but I know that some people in the community have, been disrupted. I don't know how, but I guess that's happened. So basically she says that the law enforcement in her county jurisdiction, whatever, is on her side, but I called one of their officers and they told me that, again, that she is not covered by the ADA, but she is welcome to take Lakota with her wherever, as long as she doesn't call her a service dog to anyone. Well, I mean, I guess mostly it's just to, like, owners of establishments, because you can't say that something is a service dog that's not, because then if they tell you that you can't bring it in the store, and then, like, Danielle were to say something like, oh, but she's a service dog, then she's not covered by the ADA. She could be sued. So I just don't want that to happen to her. So law enforcement will protect her under the grounds of that she will be able to bring Lakota with her unless she is asked not to. So if the owner of an establishment walks up to her and is like, hey, this is a grocery store, we actually can't have animals of any kind in here, I'm really sorry, it's just unsanitary, then she could, then she would have to leave with Lakota, or she would have to leave Lakota in the car, or something. So, or if she were to disrupt other customers with it, like if a child, were to be scared of it or something like that, then the owner could ask her to leave. But she's allowed to bring Lakota with her anywhere, as long as it is not disruptive and the owner does not ask her to leave with Lakota. So under that jurisdiction, she can call Lakota a service wolf, she can have her vested, and everything like that. If anybody really needs, like, fact check, like if you really want to see the emails from the ADA, or if you want to know the name of the officer that I called earlier today, I'm sure that I wrote it down. I'm not really sure where. I called like pretty early this morning because our time zones are so different. I'm not really comfortable giving away like where Danielle lives because that's not like my place to give that away. But we are pretty good friends. I do know where she lives. So I did call her county sheriff's department. But yeah. So if anybody really needs anything like that, I guess just message me or whatever and let me know. I'm not going to give it away for no reason or whatever, just because I don't want to get in trouble. The ADA people some of them are working without pay right now due to the government shutdown, and I don't want anyone to, any of Lakota's like followers, people who think that she should be able to be called a service dog or something like that, to like go after anyone from the ADA because of this. They do not deserve that right now. It is not okay. So yeah. So that was my day today. Arlo got a bath. He had a nice bath. He was a really good boy in the bath. He learned shake today, which is not a task, but a trick. And he's been working more on get help, which I shouldn't say because he freaks out. But he will, go and get my phone if I need it. As of right now, he's still learning that. And we've been working a lot on his whining because he's very loyal. He wants to be with me all the time. So sometimes he whines when he's separated from me. And he also may or may not have an ear infection. His ears are really hairy on the inside, which I did not know, so nobody call me out for that. That's something that I didn't know, I wasn't aware of. I mean, I knew that poodles had to have their ears groomed or whatever, but I've only had him for a week. Yeah, it's a week today. No, a week tomorrow. Yeah, it's a week tomorrow. So I've only had him for a week, and the trainers didn't know that he needed that. They've never had poodles or whatever. It was kind of a mistake on all of our parts. The breeder said that she had groomed him before we left, before like we picked him up, so I assumed that whatever he needed taken care of would be. But I think he has an ear infection because on the inside of his ear there's like a bunch of hair, and it smells really bad. He itches it all the time. He scratches it. He shakes his head a lot. So, I'm really hoping to... Arlo, come back. Arlo, come. So I'm really hoping to... he'll see the vet on Thursday, and we'll take care of that. Otherwise, I think... Anyway, otherwise, I think that probably what I will try to do tonight is... rinse his ears out with a little bit of saline, which is what the internet and my veterinarian told me that I could do. Basically, you just take some saline on like a gauze pad or whatever, and you rub it around on the inside, and then you dry it out so that it doesn't, stay. But that's pretty much all I can do right now because my mom nor I seem to be able to pluck the hair in his ears, which is what you're supposed to do, which is what groomers do. So, otherwise, Arlo, come here. So, if that is what we need to do, then that is what we will do. Otherwise, if he does have an ear infection, I will take him to, probably just a cheap, probably like Petco or PetSmart or something to get him groomed, because he doesn't need a full groom. He just needs his ears done, and maybe it'd be nice if somebody would do his nails or cut the fur around his paws so that he isn't stepping on it all the time. That might be nice, don't you think? He's still very much a puppy right now, but he's doing really good on most of his tasks. On all of his tasks, he's doing really well, the ones that he knows. We're still learning a little bit, and, we're trying different training methods. He has a martingale. He has a prong. He does well on the prong. The martingale doesn't seem to do much any more than his like flat buckle that he wears all the time that has his service dog tag on it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get him a I ordered his like regular tags, like with his name on it and our address, and then on the back it just says service dog, access required by federal law, and then it has the ADA phone number and the ADA website. So he has that right now, but we'll see. That'll get here hopefully soon, and he's getting a little bit bigger. He's gaining some weight on those bones. Arlo, can you not mess with my computer? He knows my computer is touchscreen. He knows that when he touches it, it moves, and he likes watching it move around. Yeah, do you like watching TV? His favorite show is The Bear in the Big Blue House. Which the only reason that I know that is because we were watching it a while ago, because I thought that his voice, his voice in my head sounded like the bear in the Big Blue House. So I thought that was funny. So I wanted him to watch it and see what he thought, and he liked it. He likes that one. His tail wags and he lays down and watches it. Otherwise, he likes Steven Universe and We Bear Bears because he knows that makes me happy, and then he doesn't have to work when we're watching that because What? No, don't mess with the phone. You're gonna stop the recording. Ugh. Are you being a dork right now? You're being a dork. Anyway. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know that's kind of a long-winded update on the Lakota situation. I just wanted to kind of let everyone know what was going on so that people could be aware of what was happening and kind of know what's going on and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!